One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia on the high gate, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the lunar
Flag up
surface.
now, you can see the stars.
Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston? Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the lunar surface. You do have to be, rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
All right, everybody. People are slowly starting to come in and file in. I figure, what the hell? I was on Andre's channel. Might as well say at least a happy holidays to everybody here in a minute. It's nothing big. If you feel like you want to call in, you can. I'm going to be on here for just a little bit. It's going to be a short one. So you'll see the timer here kick on in just a minute because I'm about ready to fire this thing up. And it's also for a rewatch. You guys can, people who are not tuning in right now, can definitely at least click on it and see that we actually give a shit. It's the holidays. We love you guys. So just look for the timer. Boop. Probably going to be less than 5, but we're up nonetheless. There's a countdown timer. That means it's going to be 5 minutes less. Or as the words of Scully, in less than 5 minutes. He didn't say minutes, though. We'll be right back. Copyright slamming. YouTube is going to stick it where it don't shine. We'll be back in 2.
Where the trees
Don't ask me to do the whistle part, because I can't do that. What up, everybody? Welcome to an impromptu drone hangar. It's just me. It's by myself. Marty was here, but he took off. It is late. It is 9:20 on a Christmas Eve, and I wanted to say to everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Festivus, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate this holiday season, make sure you're having a good one, and you're enjoying it with your family. And I was just on Andre Mueller's channel, and I said, what the hell? I'm already in the studio. Why not just go ahead and do a little shout out to everybody? We weren't live this Sunday. I was in the middle of a move, so I couldn't be here as much as I wanted to. So we didn't do the show. But nonetheless, everybody's here. Usuals are here. James Omega right there. And Mrs. Bandito right there. There's me. There's that. Him and him. So it's not many of you in here. But this is also going to be a, hey, look at this a little bit later, replay. And we wanted to make sure you all know that here at Drone Hair, we all love you guys. All you guys regulars that show up, watch our videos on the flip side with the recording. And we appreciate it. And this year was a fun year. It's the ending of 2019. It was a fun time. I had a blast doing the show. I had a blast doing what I did flying. I had a blast doing what I did racing. And I look forward to 2020. 2020 is going to be an interesting year. It's going to be a year of just doing for me, I think. No matter what it is that I do with WRA, I'm going to be flying for me. And I hope you guys do the same. Get back to the roots. Remember why you got into this hobby and why it enamored you. That's what I hope that some of you get out of what I do this year, because that's a lot what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a lot of traveling, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I really hope this is a year where I get to do and fly and just go to these locations that I've been wanting to go to for a long time and meet up with people and fly to their states and out west. A lot of my flights this year I hope to be out west coming up 2020 and meet up with all those crews in Arizona and Cali and North Cali and North in Washington and all that stuff, Dale West, all those guys, and I want to see Squishy, his whole crew. I want to go out there. Of course, I want to go to Clicks and go down to Dallas, or I want to go to Texas, fly with the crew down there. So that's what my plans are. That's what I hope to do. Depends on how much I'll be able to actually do. We'll see, but the future looks pretty bright, and it's going to be just a year of going back to the roots. So I don't know. Maybe that'll be I don't want to call it roots because that would be really stupid. But, oh, come on. I'm trying. You guys got to bear with me. See, it's a one-man show. Oh, and I turned the volume down. See, we'll try it again. Ready? And there we go. But the usual crap, like this stuff right here, is going to keep happening in 2020. I don't know if we're going to change the format. Probably keep it the same. But we're going to have a lot of fun here. We're going to hope to have a lot of new guests. And continue to do what we always do, which is talk about everything FPV and drones. Mainly drones, we'll call it that. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. This wasn't going to be a long one. I was going to open the phones and see if anybody wanted to call in, but it's getting kind of late for that. But I will read your chats best I can. I got to do everything here today. Did you say travel to Texas to fly with us? Correct. That's exactly what I'm referring to. You guys and then Jake Double and all those guys. I want to go. A lot of the guys out west and gals out west, they got to travel far too and come out here to the east. A lot of shit happens out here on the east, let's just be honest. And somehow I got to bridge the gap. And I've been wanting to fly with all you guys out there. I just haven't had the chance with everything that I do here as a pilot, as a racing, and all the other crap. And this year, I'm going to back off a little with the racing, just so I need a break no matter what. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm just kind of wore out. And I want to sit back and enjoy the fruits of my labor. I want to enjoy and reflect upon what I've done and enjoy all that, because it seems like a lot of times just to go nonstop. This event, that event, practice, fly, and it becomes very taxing. And I want to chill out a little bit. The new house I just moved into with my wife is a beautiful, beautiful house. I can't believe we actually own this house. There's a story that goes along with it, and I can share it with you right now because this is explaining why I've been kind of absent a while. 10 weeks ago, my mom died, which started a lot of bad things. But everything's good, but it was a big traumatic thing. And then we decided to move. And unfortunately, we decided because the house that came up for sale was at a great price, and the house that we were in has a creek in the back that has grown over the years that we've been there for 15 years. It has grown very wide and very deep, and the city won't do shit with it. So we were like, we got to get out now, and unfortunately, it was bad timing. And then the sale of the house was kind of cool, went kind of easy. We believe someone bought it. Thank you. Knock on wood. Someone bought that thing. And us getting the other house was a nightmare. This bee of a woman that was selling the house didn't tell her ex-husband And then when we went to go and close on it, the day of, we got a call that it got delayed 2 weeks. And we're like, you got to be shitting us. That's going to put us into Christmas. And, yep. So the lawyers got involved. It was crazy. We threatened to sue and all this shit. But we got it. And then when we got it, we had to move. Not only did we had to rearrange our schedules and try to get it moving time, and it was crazy. Just nonsense. For 2 weeks, it's been nonsense. And even more so than normal. So 2020 will be a nice year to just kind of chill out and relax a little bit and enjoy the nice new house with the family, kids, my wife. Me be able to travel with hopefully family and go to some locations and go someplace on my own to do my own personal flying and do that stuff. That's what I hope this year will bring. And I hope next year for you all will bring a lot of happiness. And, you know, as everyone's festive for a very short amount of time during the year, I wish sometimes it would be that way all the year long. Just how everyone comes together, everyone, you know, very happy, joyous times. But then you know, February hits and all that shit went out the window with the tree. And I wish it would last longer. I can't wait to fly with you. I appreciate it, Belinda. I want to see you and Harvey and meet up and go fly where you guys fly at that location. You know, I don't know. Marty's like, you should get like a damn RV and go cruising around and doing. I'm like, I would love to do that because when I did drone tripping, I fell in love with that whole idea. And but I can't do that. It's too much time away from family. So it'd be like flying in for a weekend, hammer out a couple places, you know, for a 3-day weekend, and then fly back for myself. It's going to be a lot of those trips, I think, that's going to happen this year. And that way I keep working and I can balance everything, and I'm not too far away, you know, too long away from the family. But yeah, I still get to do my thing. So if you feel like you want to have Shelby show up to your place, leave a comment either here now or down below when you watch this later on, and hit me up on social medias and let me know. If you want me to fly out to your location, probably will do it if it's out west. I'm looking at places like Utah and Northwest, absolutely Northwest. I haven't been there yet at all ever, so I know Dale West is up there. The NorCal group for sure. Arizona, which is Click. I know I'll be able to go there. And any other locations you guys can think of. So I was also thinking about possibly doing like a Shelby Shit Show FPV thing, like meeting up at a location, maybe coming up with plans for something later in the year. Typically like September, where it's not, you know, anywhere out west. We could probably get away with doing it in early September. Maybe trying to do an event out there, or getting a whole bunch of people together and go do an FPV funness, whatever it be. Not racing, like formation flying, high altitude flights, all that good jazz, all that fun stuff. Make some videos. I want to do that. It's really hoping that happens. Come on over and catching an epic sunset. We are chill as AF, or I should say chill AF. Yeah, that's the idea. If you guys out west thinking about, you know, going to an event, the one event to go to this year, like I say every year, is to go to the CFL FPV event that is coming up in February. And some guys from Rosebeer FPV came last year. That's how I met Rotor. I got to meet Jake and Trey Hundle and Winnan and all those guys. They drove from Texas, and then I believe Jake Double's brother drove from Cali. So some people are willing to drive to this event, and it's worth going to. It's a lot of fun. It's not like an epic location. It's just the camaraderie and the actual event. It's a lot of fun. But I want to go to epic locations this year. That's what I'm really looking forward to doing. Bringing different frames and creating good, hopefully good content, and for my followers and especially for myself. Be a little selfish, but nonetheless, I'm not going to keep going. It's now 9:30. This was going to be a very short one, and there's not a lot of people here, so I do need to get home. I am starving. It's been a long ass day. I actually had to work today, so that explains a little why everything's kind of been discombobulated for a little while. But we're on track. In 2020, we'll be the same crew. Rotor's coming back. Marty's here. Beehive, Brian, the rest. I know we're going to have some guests coming up right away. I believe Conrad Ferrati is going to come on. I got to finalize the date on that. I know we're going to have Zach Pollitt from CFL. He's going to be on. I'm sure Ashton will be back on. So we're going to line up the list, get it all set. Once that's happening, I hope to post it. I hope to maybe even get a web page going. You know, start. Who knows? We might even have merch. I'm thinking about that. So 2020 is going to be a change for sure. But now we changed this format right here. Nah, probably not, because I like it. It looks shitty. And it's just us. It's just our personality. It's fun. It's real. It's raw. But anyways, again, guys, gals, all of you, I really mean this. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for backing us in the shitty times and being here when it was been great. We've had a lot of ups and downs, but we've had a lot of fun. It's kind of like we say, we zig and zag, but we always get to destination information. But we got to destination fun this year. We had a great time, and we really hope that you all come back next year, 2020, and continue to watch us, support us. We might have a Patreon. I don't know what we're going to do, but I promise you we're going to up the game and deliver more and just have a lot of fun. But make sure you have a good time with your family and your friends, whatever it is that you do to celebrate your holidays this time of year. But the bottom line is go out and get your air therapy. Go get you some of that. And make sure to be safe. If you're going to drink, please don't drive. Be safe. Get off the roads. Whatever you have to do. But be sure to be around for 2020 is what I'm getting at. Because we love you here at the Drone Hangar. And thank you very much, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Festive with the rest of us. Airing a poll of grievances. I love you all. Till next time, as I always say, go get you some of that. I'm out. Love you. Smooches, Brian. All right, guys, later.